Are Governor Andy Beshear's executive orders on medical marijuana legal? That's being debated by Republicans who warn a lawsuit may be on the way. Bodie Brooks breaks down both sides of the argument. Bodie.
Yeah, Monty. So what the governor's executive order will do is create a narrow window that allows medical marijuana possession in Kentucky without penalty. The governor says he can do this with pardon powers. Republicans are arguing that A, the legislature should have a say, and B, those pardon powers don't stretch as far as the governor wants them to.
Listen, if they want to file a lawsuit, I know how to handle those.
Governor Andy Beshear believes there are no grounds for a lawsuit challenging his executive order to ease the laws around medical marijuana, despite Kentucky's Attorney General Daniel Cameron warning in a tweet, "We are reviewing these executive orders to determine next steps." The orders did two things. One, regulate the sale of Delta 8, which Beshear says is a power given by the General Assembly in Kentucky law. And two, allow Kentuckians who meet certain conditions and have the right paperwork to possess marijuana without risk of a misdemeanor.
But the other piece is based on the pardon power specifically in the state's constitution, and it's very similar to how we restore voting rights. That's been in now for 3 years. Not challenged.
But the GOP's most outspoken supporter of medical marijuana is also opposed to the governor's order. Representative Jason Nemes saying the pardon power is being abused, accusing Beshear of a power grab and adding, rather than sidestep the policymaking branch and violate the Constitution, I invite him to work with us to develop a legal medical marijuana program, something he and Beshear both want.
I want them to come in and I want them to pass full-blown medical marijuana this time, but are they going to be okay with the people that we would lose until they do that, whether it's this year or next year? I'm not.
So where things stand right now, nothing has been filed in the courts. If it remains that way, the executive order will take effect on January 1st. And keep in mind, this just loosens the rules over possession for a specific and small group of people for medical cannabis.